Man, I'm fucking pissed. I literally just made this video for 18 minutes, tried to upload it, only for this stupid fucking thing to say your video was rejected. And I know it's because I went over the 15-minute barrier. There's got to be a way to improve that because I know I've seen others with 30-minute videos. So that's some bullshit. I'm pissed right now. But alright, let me try again. Hi guys. This is take two. This is going to be step 5 of my 10-part series to how I fix Arsenal. It's going to be players' contracts, um, as I advised you in my last video. Um, this is a new shirt. I just had a sniff of it. I did wash it. It is clean-ish. The reason I say that is because I just realized I'm wearing the same shirt as I did in my video from 3 weeks ago. This is a different day. It's a clean shirt. I actually do have 2 of these, genuinely. So, um, yeah, I just thought I'd put that out there. Um, and I'm just going to get to it, so because I get quite passionate with this particular subject matter, and I thought I'd just run through this video real quick. Okay. Um, where do I start? Like I say, I've been ranting and raving for the last 18 minutes, but okay. For me, I think the most important thing is in any business, when you think about a contract of a person or a member of staff or their pay, you are paid according to what you do, essentially to what you deserve. Um, a cleaner doesn't expect to get more than an administrator. An administrator doesn't expect to get more than a director. I work in HR. I don't expect to get more than the CEO. You know, it's just you're paid according to what you do, to what you deserve. And this should be no different in a football, in the football world, in the football business. Arsenal pride themselves on running their club like a business. Okay, so let's take a football club as a business, right? A boot boy doesn't deserve to be paid more than a coach. A coach, a fitness coach, a youth coach, doesn't expect to get paid more than a head coach, a manager of a football club. You know? So with all that in mind, can somebody please explain to me why we have a French defender who is next to useless, you cannot get in the first team, you cannot get in the first 18. So that is the 7 that are on the field, sorry, the 11 that are on the field and the 7 substitutes. He can never consistently doesn't get into that squad of 18. He's on 60 grand a week. You have another player in the exact same position, a Russian player that's paid 90 grand a week. I'm sure if you're an Arsenal fan, you know the 2 people I'm talking about. Sebastian Scolacci and Arshavin. Why the heck why do they get the money? Why are they still at the club? Why do they get the money they get? And if that's the case, I know the next question, why are they still at the club? I can answer that one easier, right? You were hearing a lot of stories recently about Reading being interested in Andre Arshavin. If I'm Reading and I'm targeting a player like Arshavin, someone who has some talent, doesn't display it near enough, but has some talent, and let's be honest, a player of Arshavin's quality could definitely benefit Reading. And it's clear he wants to stay in England, so you're thinking, okay, you have a look at him. the first thing you look at is what is he paid. If I'm ready, I'll be like, where the fuck are we going to find 90 grand a week from? We do well to find 90 grand total. How much more 90 grand a week? Like, no, we don't have that money. Of course not. And this is the problem. You see, forget the fact that we as Arsenal fans are angry with the fact that you might get a waste of space that's paid too much. But even if you try and sell them on, the fact that you've offered them this in the first place, this ridiculous, ludicrous amount of money, you're going to find any takers. You're not going to find any takers for them. Because no one's going to be able to afford or to put a package together that's going to tempt them to move from their current situation. The other problem that this creates is that the people that should be getting that money aren't. Good example. 2 years ago, we should have had Juan Mata. Shown around the stadium, we were prepared to pay up to 21 million for him. So we were serious, we were ready. We were shown around the stadium, we offered him 60 grand a week. Yeah, no, the same wage as the Scolacci's on. We offered him 60 grand a week. Then apparently Chelsea came in. We're like, well, fuck that. We'll offer you 80 grand a week. I don't care who you are. I don't care who you are. If someone offers you more money, you're going to go. And I don't blame footballers. Footballers have a short career. Their career ends at 35, 40 if you're really lucky. You need to get as much money as you can. I love Arsenal with all my life. I would say my dream job, I work in HR at the moment, which is my dream profession. But my dream job involving that profession would be if Arsenal were to hire me as part of their HR team. And let's just say, for the sake of argument, they paid me 30 grand to do that job. Right? I love Arsenal with all my heart. I've supported them all my life. But let's be real here. If Manchester United said to me, listen, we've got a London branch for you. We need to run our HR team from there. We'll pay you 60 grand a year to join our London branch. I wouldn't even think about it. You could call me a sellout, you can call me whatever you like. But realistically, if someone doubles your wages or offers you a considerable amount of money to do something that can better your job, and that's potentially a more successful organization than one you are currently working for or about to join, you're not even going to think about it. You ain't going to even think about it. Go. So I don't blame one. And the thing is that from Arsenal's perspective, you're thinking about books. You're thinking about, okay, well, I can't offer him 80 because I might go over my budget. But it doesn't ever occur to them that maybe if someone like Arshavin was on half of the wages that he's on right now, maybe he wouldn't even be at the club. His wages would be gone altogether because someone would have offered him a better, more attractive package to take him off our fucking books. Or maybe, just maybe, if he was paid half of that, you could use some of that and pay it to someone to attract them to come to our club. And we have so many situations where we're just overpaying people who don't deserve it. Whether it's I heard Johan Jury is on 50 grand a week. What the fuck for? Danielson, don't get it twisted. Yeah, he's been at Sao Paulo for 2 years. We're paying half of his wages. His entire wage packet is 60 grand a week. So we're essentially paying him 30 grand a week to be on holiday. That's what we're doing. That's how stupid Arsenal are. For all that, I'm proud of running the club like a business. You run the business stupidly. There are about 11 players that we have at the moment on loan. Imagine if we got rid of all those wages. We could have offered fucking Van Persie even more than he's getting at Man U now. And he's getting like 200 grand a week at the moment. That's how much money we're wasting. It's just the most backward thinking. No one from that club will ever begin to explain to me why we overplay or why we pay so much for Deadwood. And then you wonder, as Arsenal fans, you wonder why they're still sitting at the club. Because these people are not stupid. Arsenal is sitting there thinking, well, fuck that, I'm not going Reading so they can maybe struggle and bumble to pay me about 40 grand a week. I might as well sit here, run my contract down for 90 grand a week, and then bounce. Of course, why wouldn't you? Like, why wouldn't you? And that's exactly what's happening, and we're wasting so much money that way. Oh, that's the first part of this video. I don't want to run over, because I ran over last time, so I don't want to run over. I'm going to have to make this real quick, because I'm on 11 minutes as it is. Second part of my video is just when we negotiate. It's staggering to me that we wait for the last 12 months on a contract before we start to negotiate. With Theo, we were lucky. We were lucky he agreed to go. I mean, what was his other options? Liverpool? They're the one team that's worse than us. So, like, he had to stay, really. But we're in a situation where I don't understand why we're not negotiating contracts earlier. Surely it strengthens our position. It strengthens our bargaining position for a start. And then the second thing it does is that even if you decide to sell, you can get the maximum, you can get more money for someone who has 18 months left on their contract than someone who has 6. I mean, it's not difficult. Man United, as soon as it hits 2 years, they start negotiating on a table. If 6 months later you still haven't agreed, they cut you the fuck off. And that's exactly what we need to start doing. So those are the two things that I would start doing. I would cut all the Deadwood off. Pay people exactly what they deserve to be paid. Like, people that deserve to be paid. You don't give Johan Juru a new contract when he hasn't done shit in like 4 years. Like, you don't pay Scolacci 60 grand a week. And I don't even remember the last time he was in the squad of 18. Like, it's just ridiculous to me. And then you start negotiating contracts sooner. You make sure that if you enter, as soon as you have 2 years left, you must come to the negotiating table. If you don't want to come, sell him. If he doesn't agree within 6 months to stay, sell it. You get maximum value that way. And you don't look like such a fucking chump when your best player, your star player, goes to one of your biggest rivals because you have no other option. Oh, fuck's sake. You're told it will be a passionate one. I'm going to try and do more videos. I apologize for not doing so many. I don't really like to do a lot of videos in front of my girlfriend. So I kind of wait for her to go to her mum's or something. So hopefully I've got the flat to myself this weekend. So you should see a lot more videos coming from me. I hope you like this video. Comment, subscribe. Love it, hate it. And look forward to my steps 6, 7 and 8. I'm going to try and do 3 this weekend for you. Alright, take care. Peace.